Happy birthday, Brother Necro.
I dreamt of a great move, to another place with much more land. I was driven by a car and woke before I got there. I remember the place, and it was beautiful. It was 8,000 years to the day since the Sumerians first had given me a name, and I don't know how many years it had been since I had last seen Jeb. All I remember was that I had spent countless years just playing with my rockin' tits before destroying the last of the Rob Schneiders. Could have been a century, maybe even more. I must admit I had long since begun to believe Jeb was dead, but that would make things all too easy, wouldn't it?
Happy birthday, Brother Necro. 'Tis not a burger we shall dine on this day. Nay, I think 'tis time we ventured to where the heathenist party robust dwell, and sup on their pizza.
Before I could say anything, he had hung up, and shortly after I received an address on where I was supposed to meet Jeb. Some kind of Chuck E. Cheese knockoff, or who knows how far away. I had moved out to the desert not long after I got my Olong Johnson back. My sinuses really disagreed with the frame drops the remains of the cities housed, so I had to get out. But rather than hit the suburbs or, Satan forbid, Amish country, I find myself out here in the barren wasteland. I could just chill out, listen to the radio, and drink all day. I wasn't sure where all the booze kept coming from, but fuck me if I was ever going to question it. So it was time to go on a trip again, was it? Alright, I can do that. I was never one to turn an adventure with Jeb down, and it was my so-called birthday, after all. Trash tier pizza it was, I guess. I packed my car for the trip. Extra water, gas, my gold brick, my only friend out here, and my trusty binoculars, and... well, there goes the fucking door, I guess. I set out on the road, using an old road map of the US to find my way. It was inaccurate, as it was the last one commissioned by the President for Life, Donald Trump, before the Amish uprising. Things were different now. State lines had completely changed, and even roads shifted and twisted as the Dutch needed them. Powerless to stop any of it, and really too busy dealing with West Korea's Hockey League shenanigans, no new maps were ever commissioned, not like they would have helped anyway.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cursed by the Abyss, a truly underrated band. Shame they didn't get to stick around. Coming up next, we've got a dedication to the one person out there listening in. From an anonymous caller, this one's for you. Happy birthday.
It wasn't long before I started having some car troubles. My beat-down, rusted-out shitbox wasn't really meant to last. I mostly got it to take around the block and show off to the neighbors I didn't have. But indeed she died, as all things do. But it must have been my lucky day, as no sooner had my car started dying than I came across an old house. Run down, abandoned, but with a pristine cherry red sedan in the garage. This wasn't a sign. This wasn't providence. This was a curse. I was being condemned, damned, and I don't know by who. It might have been from Jeb by way of some idea that he could assist me, but it didn't matter. With this car, I was shackled to a destiny of playing along. And for the moment, I wasn't really happy about it. The motherfucker rode smooth as silk though, even if it did list a bit to the left. A nice leather interior and a much nicer stereo would at least make for a more enjoyable ride. And that's when I noticed it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to WKIL 98.7, and coming up, we've got a 2-hour Best of Duran Duran hosted by none other than Mark McGrath. All around the world, statues crumble for him, but first, we've got 16 hours of word from our sponsors, so he'll just have to wait. It's not every day the roof collapses and kills Grandma, but this was that day.
That was my voice. across every station I could pick up, it was always my voice. The host on the last channel, this one, the next, and forever after that, it was always my voice. Like time had become elastic and was trying to compress. I had been sending messages to myself from the future, from the past, and only now they were getting to me. But the messages were unclear. Mark McGrath? Birthday wishes? Extended commercials? What did they mean? And how did Jeb play into this? I decided for my own mental well-being I might as well just leave it alone when I noticed another change in the commercial break.
This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes,
and dark within.
There was more for me. It would be more open. Scary to think that I could be happy. She had said it was the same road, but up more. A lot more. Just be patient and we'll get there. I don't know when I arrived, like highway hypnosis or some such, but as always and again, I had missed Jeb. Here at this ramshackle pizza and game dump, Jeb had already set up, eaten, and left. But a message was waiting for me. Sorry that he couldn't stick around. He left me some money to eat and pay for gas on the way home. Well, I was here, so why not find something other than pizza to eat and maybe play a few of the games? The animatronics were just as disturbing as I figured they would be, and the games were the same garbage you find just about everywhere else. The only problem was the robots. Strange facsimiles of human life, adorned with shitty headgear to try and sell the illusion. I don't know what was creepier, so I decided to head out, maybe find a hotel and stay a few days. I could use a vacation from the sand, even if it's short and a little on the disturbing side. I decided I would walk. There's something nice and refreshing about a night walk. The crisp air feels good, but it wasn't long before my mind started to wander, as it tends to do. I remembered my cat, Milli Vanilli. He was a good kitty. Always followed me everywhere. Was always getting fired from my jobs because he would just show up wherever I was working. The prison, the municipal job in the sewers, they hated it. Me? I just wanted to chill. But people were always getting in my face, and I knew how to handle that. A swift, leaping roundhouse usually put them in their place, but sometimes Olong Johnson and I had to team up to get the point across. It wasn't a bad town I was living in, but people were just really rude to me. All I wanted was to chill out and pet my cat. But some people just couldn't let me. The trucks passing broke me out of my stupor, and I started to notice it. The drivers of all the cars. They weren't people. Jeb was trying to show me something, and it was here. There was always a lesson, a story, something behind Jeb's motivations, and it was rarely ever as easy as just getting food. But this time, there was something else. I noticed a carnival was in town. Now, I'm usually no fun at these due to being easily motion sick, but I always loved the low-quality food, so I decided to go. I left my car way back at the mess of a restaurant, so I had to take the bus, and the story was the same. No people. Only robots living out their daily lives where people should be. And the carnival?
Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend.
Well, of course it was fun. I mean, it's hard to fuck up a carnival. But again, there were the robots, taking place of every life. The humanity here was gone. The people were gone. Jeb picked the restaurant not for the pizza, but to show me this. The world I knew was coming back, but technology, progress, automation... Left unchecked, this is what was in store for the rest of the world. A world where humanity was obsolete, and thus absent. The framerate was stable, but nothing else was. This was Jeb's lesson. Temperance in reclamation of the earth. God damn it, Jeb. I never got there, but the morning brings light. And so, I'll keep on looking. 8,000 years since the Sumerians first gave me a name. Why now, Jeb? And what's next? I missed you in our last trip, and this time I never even saw you. Next time, is it just going to be a scavenger hunt following breadcrumbs? And what's it all leading to? What are you trying to tell me? I don't know, but I do know Jeb. And despite my doubts, I know I'll be seeing him again. But only when he decides the time is right or when he gets hungry again. It's a nice town, but I really have to get back to my house. I don't know where Jeb is now, but I'm sure we'll find each other soon. I have that car. Maybe this time, I'll come find you.
Is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within. This is the water, and this is the well. Drink full and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes, and dark within.